All right. I'm going to instill some fatherly wisdom on all of you in chat. The key to not being disappointed in life is having low expectations. So I will be excited if this deck can manage to win a game. I think a lot of what this deck is doing is not particularly good in Modern. This deck does not have a powerful linear game plan, and this deck does not have a super interactive game plan. Like, we have Collective Brutality, Lightning Axe, and Seismic Assault. Before anybody asks, but Jeff, why would you accept this? My standards when someone offers me $50+ to play a deck kind of tend to get lower, so this is what a $50 bill can get on the screen for you. So we're going to go ahead and dive on into a match here and see how this goes. Thanks for the 13 months there, Nicole. I appreciate it. Hold on just a second. Well, I mean, this is what we've signed up for, right? We do have the most busted card in Modern. Right here in our opening hand. Now, one of my worries about this deck too is past it having kind of weak cards overall, is that what does this deck accomplish when it doesn't draw Life from the Loam or Wrenn? Like, how does like, our deck's like really pretty mediocre when we don't have either of those cards, right? Alright, well, we found something to do with our main deck Surgical Extraction. As you will. Hey, admin. Thanks for the 28 months. I appreciate the Prime coming back this way. Hope you're having a good one. I guess I'm going to take Blood Crypt here so I can cast this Collective Brutality eventually. Ooh, we found Life from the Loam, chat. We found Life from the Loam. Watch him like main deck Surgical us. So, Another consideration too here, like I just mentioned, the possibility of main deck surgical extraction. Like, one of the things that frequently happens in this format is that while the ultimate power level of this deck is kind of mediocre too, the fact that there's so much graveyard hate in this format right now means it can be kind of tough for decks like this to be competitive in post-board games, because like our primary game plan isn't super strong, and then once our opponent boards in like gripfuls of ley lines and other miscellaneous graveyard hate, things get extra tough for us. Are we gonna get a new interface? Look at that. Just straight up ignoring my Planeswalker. Rude. Does this deck have a second black source in it? It does not. So I can't double cast my Collective Brutalities this turn, which sucks. Okay. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. Won't make it, I swear. Oh, do 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 do. All right. Actually, everything possible that could go right for us is going right this game. Let's see if it's enough. And by see if it's enough, we're dead to an untapped land with Raging Ravine attacking. Rats, a Jund player that knows how their cards work. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. All right, so we have to bring in all of these. So that way we can kill their ley lines. Do I want Tireless Tracker? I probably want Tireless Tracker, huh? I think I actually have a pretty hard time defending this card a lot of the time. So I'm going to go ahead and trim him. He's also pretty bad against, they're also pretty bad against, Graveyard Hate. Well, I no longer have a Loam, but they no longer have a Leyline of the Void, so maybe. All right. All right, chap. Things are coming up Millhouse, as we like to say. Everything's going right for the home team. Will it be enough? We lost the first game where basically everything went right. Can we also manage to lose this game? My deck is terrible, so I added Ensnaring Bridge to sometimes steal games as a tried and true classic modern strategy. And you can definitely appreciate that. Come on, dredge a land. There are 30 flipping lands in our deck. And we can't manage to dredge into one. Just like, what a tilt. Alright, this is what we're trying to do here, chap. If we'd have dredged into a third land, we'd have gotten to have 4 extra damage here, had enough to kill the Raging Ravine, but it is what it is. No, I don't think that's good enough. Like, there's a reason why we play Languish instead of Damnation. So, like, if I'd have dredged into a third land there, we'd have been able to Seismic Assault down this Raging Ravine instead of going to 2 this turn. But now we're probably going to 2, which likely means we're dead. Because we're dead to, like, Bolts and Culligan's commands off the top at that point. Hey, look, we managed to find a third land. That's exciting. No, I think that's fine. I'm gonna make a note to make that update on my website, actually. Seems like a good one. Meek, Teamer, Kiki, play Ice Fang. Yeah, it seems more than reasonable. Also run more fetches. That deck already has a good number of basics and fetches, if I recall. I don't know. I'll look at the mana base, and I'll get an updated list on my website either tonight or tomorrow night. I mean, if my opponent, like, never draws a bolt, we could be okay here. I'm actually going to hold on to these because I want a Faithless Looting this turn, I think. There's one Force of Vigor left in my deck. We're actually kind of close to killing them, huh? Like they're at 15 and I've got 10 points in my hand. Yeah. The fact that Leyline of the Void is not Rest in Peace is super relevant here. Hey, the Zilla. Thank you for the very generous tier 2 resub and for the half a year at that. I appreciate you keeping me around. 4 have to go to the ravine? You mean 2 have to go at the ravine? Maybe you went 4 points of damage is accurate. Lord of the Pearl Trident. Thank you for the 3/4 of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Got one more looting in my bin here. That dude, Tom. Thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Should have discarded this. That was the untapped forest. Might be relevant at some point. Ooh. Deal of damage. Kinda. If the Seismic Assault had been a Bear Maker, I wouldn't have been able to cast it as early as I did because my mana would have been warped differently. I also wouldn't have been able to kill Dark Confidant with it. If I had been unable to kill Dark Confidant, I really wouldn't have been able to get going this game. Oh, I could spend 6 mana on Lightning Axe, couldn't I? I was just thinking I had to 2-for-1 with it, but yeah, that's true. 6 mana Lightning Axe is definitely an option. This has just been like a really good example of what I was talking about earlier, where even though our deck is like has a cohesive strategy, our strategy is so weak in a general sense that when you're playing so focused on the graveyard, you get all this splash hate right now because there's really good graveyard decks in the format, and our deck is just by nowhere near powerful enough to play through the hate cards that people are playing. Like, maybe if people are registering 0 to 2 pieces of graveyard hate, this deck could maybe cobble together some wins, but when people are playing a ton of graveyard hate, this deck's gonna have a real bad time. And we are currently at a place where people are playing a ton of graveyard hate. Like, I can't even dredge back Loam if I wanted to. We're very dead here. We're down to 8 cards in my deck for people wondering why I'm conceding. So, like, even if I find a way to take the leyline off the table, I don't have ways to win past that. Maybe we will have time for Underlords today. We'll see. If this blazes out O2, we start standard about 10:30. Each standard deck takes an hour. An hour for each puts us to 130. Yeah, I could squeeze in a couple of games Underlords at the end. Hey, someone that's supposed to be here at 3. Sounds good, Suna. Yeah, this is fine, you know? Hopefully they're a deck where Surgical is good game 1. Skip Standard and Underlords, bring back Knife Cat. I feel like I've played through a good bulk of Skyrim at this point. Hey, Len Terror, thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Only once, though? No, I played through twice, I think. I played through with another character off-stream that did most of the mods. I did a couple of mods and most of the official DLC. The vampire storyline and then something else. I'm about to get Blood Moon, just Rabblemaster, deal. Hello, sir. I had to subscribe when looking at the deck you're playing. I had a list that I've been running for about a year and a half now, and for the past 8 months I've been having a plus. I just killed the wrong thing, didn't I? Because I was reading chat. It's fine. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic! Got a basic forest here, too. This matchup's probably not terrible for us until post-board when they have a bunch of graveyard hate. It's mostly like this, but lacks all the bad cards I see you run. God bless. Ooh. This card's probably good in mono red dumpster fire, huh? Like, lets you filter through your cards that aren't actually good. Yeah, we can kill through Blood Moon and Bridge, which just seems quite good. As for looking at deck lists, I tend to not look at deck lists midstream just because there's too much going on. As you can see me misclicking, trying to just read the chat. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to get on the scoreboard, chat. We're going to get on the scoreboard here. You're right. We should have surgicaled their Pyromancer for science. Definitely missed doing some science there. I think I want to trim this because they're probably blood mooning me. Chat does give a very unfair advantage. So people have been talking about the amount that WotC's was embedding by to boost the stream numbers. And one interesting metric that I'm not sure anybody else has mentioned, they rated a small streamer after one of their days was done, and their raid to that small streamer only had like under 10,000 people in it. And normally raids are a little bit less than the amount of people are actually watching, because like people leave when you like start to finish up. But 10,000 versus like what they were showing with the embeds is like drastically lower. Ooh, all right. So we're just gonna Magmatic Insight again here, and then probably Lightning Axe. Yeah, Rabble Master does a lot of damage really quickly. So let's just get him out of there. Yep, Master Chef resolves. Yeah, but I mean, like, WotC's not new at this. They should know that their standard events are gonna get less viewers towards the end of the format. Like, this isn't their first rodeo. They should be, like, painfully aware of the fact that, like, you put a standard tournament deep into an established format, less people are going to watch it. That's just, like, how TCGs work. I wonder if they're not playing the prison plan. I think I'm actually just playing this and killing a bunch of stuff here. Hey, Tony, thank you for the 18 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. You know, I want to just kill 2 more things here. I think I want to just kill 2 more things. I think I'm just, like, keeping my health total as high as possible. Yeah, they're on, like, 8 Rabble plus Seasoned Pyromancer. Dredge this. Get back mountain, Forgotten Cave here. I think I'm gonna go mountain, Wrenn, shoot this. Well, we found a deck that can never beat Punishing Fire, and our Punishing Fire deck is gonna mow it down, it looks like. Gonna get on the scoreboard here. Which is good. If we win an entire match, I can thoroughly stamp exceeds expectations on this deck. Upticking is the same as shooting because of Seismic Assault. Yeah, it is. Good call. You're pretty sure Hagak can't beat this deck. Elaborate. How does my deck with minimal interaction and a slow clock not get destroyed by Hagak? Okay, good. Sorry. It's hard to tell sometimes. Use your kappas. Yeah, the internet's tough. Use your kappas. Flesh-eating gnome, thank you for the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. Dredge Malone. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. So powerful. So powerful. We are down to 7. Worth noting we are at 7. Do I have lethal? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I'm one short of lethal, right? I'm one short of lethal. Yeah, I've got 18. I've got 18, chat. I counted Wrenn. I've got 18. That's fine. They're pretty dead next turn. They're only mostly dead. Oh, yeah. Ruins me, daddy. Look at all the lands I have. Do-da, do-da. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Made a benchmark. Thanks for being a consistently great streamer, and it's been a huge help with a rough couple of months. Thanks for being here, Min-Max. Welcome back. Wow, Marty, not even gonna check if the song's on the list. Do you even maintain the song list anymore? Who are you? Yeah, there was Magic. Magic was very different when this deck was a tiered deck in Extended. Different time, different place. All right, well, we 2-0'd mono red stuff. So the problem is with the brought back and ramping, the 5-mana Teferi decks don't the 5-mana Teferi decks don't have a lot of fetches in them, so they kind of need to restructure to like play more Teferi. All right, well, in the event that these surgicals don't have text, we get to Faithless Looting them away. Anti-Trumpet, thank you for the 18 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Listen, we just won a match 2-0, Matt Man. This is the next hot thing. Best deck in Modern. I'm just gonna play the Forgotten Cave tapped here. Just wait and see what they're doing before I decide what I'm doing with these surgical attractions. Hey, like a Bosch. Thanks for the 8 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Basic is land. Thought Scour. Probably Phoenix. Probably Phoenix, right? Oh, you know what? I should have surgicaled during their should have surgicaled their thing. Ooh, lightning axe is nice. I don't think I need the second surgical here, so I'm gonna go ahead and bin that. Fingers crossed they don't turn this into a 7/8 this turn. Oh no! Brick, 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 brick. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. So you're saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the land and ditch this brutality, actually. This is another matchup where Seismic Assault's gonna punch the clock and go to work here. What are the odds they're playing Spell Pierce? Ain't nobody got time to play around Spell Pierce. All right, as you will. We can pitch Loam to Axe. Sorry about that. Just got a random trade request. Which means... yeah, these are fine. They can cantrip. Which means I didn't have trade with buddies only turned on, so I just went and turned that on. So that way people can't spam me trade requests. Things that make you appreciate the arena economy. I would like to dredge this Loam. I'd like to flashback Faithless Looting. I would like to dredge this Loam. I would like to dredge this Loam. I would like to discard 2 lands. Yeah, Living Twister's pretty slow compared to Seismic Assault. Requires 2 mana to pay and discard a card to deal damage as well, I believe, which is quite a bit. We gain 10 life. When you cast an instant sorcery, put a verse counter on it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and surgical these Arclights here. in response. Flame's really good with Lava Dart. Pretty stock here. They've got 3 flames, which is what most people have been playing. All right, so can my Loams race this? Yeah, they're dead. They're dead next turn, right? It's literally cast Loam, cast Loam. Each of these Loams is 6 points of damage, and I already have 4. Hey, what's going on, Recon? Actually, I've been enjoying Modern more than 3 mana to free the format recently, and I appreciate the support. I'd like to pick these up, please. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Oh no, we're winning games. Oh no. Oh no! Alright, Collective Brutality's bad. Surgical Extraction and Lightning Axe seem good. Click Submit. Do we click Submit? I think we click Submit. I don't think I want Hexdrinker or Tireless Tracker here. They usually don't have permanent base disruption out of the Phoenix deck. They usually just play Surgical. Matches like this show what people really look for in Modern, which is that even though our deck is certainly a dumpster fire, we're still capable of winning games and matches. It's great to be off work and be able to catch you live for a change. Thanks for great content. Keep it up. Thanks for the support, Draco. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one. Sure. Dub Surgical. Can't lose, won't lose. I think sideboarding is easier Modern. It seems like you often have cards of treat fairly bad or good. No, I think that's accurate. In Modern, there's generally a more clear-cut case of these cards are good, these cards are bad. Swap them. Yeah, we have played DO4 on stream. It was actually very reasonable. We haven't played it with the London Mulligan though, so that'll be exciting to do once that comes around. Red Fire! Thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I think I'm gonna fetch a basic forest here. So like I drew the Seismic Assault, and basic forest means I can't Seismic Assault on 3, but my opponent's deck frequently has Blood Moon in the sideboard, so I think I'd like to cover my bases on that one. I'm also gonna elect to play around a Spell Pierce here. Oh, I guess doing that means I have to discard the hand side. It's a little awkward. Red Fire! Thank you for the 3-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. And Inkska, thanks for the 15. That's a touch awkward. Kinda wish I would have played Wrenn and Six now. And again, like, here's the question of, is our deck functional enough without the card our deck is named after? Can we play Magic without the Loam? I might get a little aggressive with the surgical their Faithless Looting here. Sweet. Yeah, if they leave cards on top with the Serum Visions, we are definitely surgicaling them. So we'll shuffle those away. They put 2 cards on top. Yep. How about free shuffles are us? Full spoilers up. Sweet. Deck submissions are open for Standard, Modern, and others with cards from the new set, so feel free to send me your sweet brews. My body is ready and waiting to lose to to lose to Teferi with Sweet Brews. Please send brews in this direction. This card kills us very quickly, huh? Especially on the back of Manamorphose. Manamorphose is such a messed up magic card. You think I need to kill this thing? I guess I can wait a turn so it doesn't cost me mana. Might as well. Well, I mean, do I need to kill this thing? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Well, so, like, the problem is, Burgle, if they flip the thing in the ice, if they flip the thing in the ice, they kill my Wrenn. Is the issue. Yeah, I guess I could technically wait till they go to flip it, but, like, their hand is double Manamorphose, so, like, they're flipping it. Can target walkers? Oh, it definitely does target walkers. All right, yeah. Yeah, that targeting walkers means I definitely want to do that. Look at this reasonable imbalance card. Yeah, the fact that Flame gives them an axis of attack that does another axis of attack that doesn't use their graveyard is really strong. Don't miss that we can surgical Manamorphose. That's not how Magic works. Yeah, as soon as their Manamorphose resolves, they regain priority and have mana, and it's an instant. Here, if they didn't have priority, they just cast it in response. All right, I don't have a Loam in my deck, right? So, do I have outs here? I don't think I have outs. Oh, a land kills them, right? A land kills them. If I don't die here, a land kills them. JK LOL. Do I want Force of Vigor? I don't think so. If I would have sequenced better and not thrown my Loam into a surgical on one, I think we probably win that game. Yeah, I think turn 2. I think if I would have Wrenned on 2 instead of Loamed, we'd probably end up winning that. The start's pretty good. I get to cycle this, fetch, and then Loam 2 lands back on 2. Oh, you're totally right. I did, Burgle. Yeah, I could have surgicaled my own Loam to protect it from their surgical. That's a good thought. It still exiles the one from the graveyard, but it keeps the ones in my deck. That's correct. It's a good thing to point out. I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm actually going to take a draw step, because if I draw land for the turn, I get to kill this thing in the ice. That also kills the thing in the ice. Can you surgical? They're surgical. I mean, sure, but that doesn't really accomplish anything. Doesn't stop them from killing you. Oh, we activated their trap card chip. Those are a couple of pretty good hits. So, can we race from this position? I don't know. Our deck has a lot of cantrips in it. Every Loam does 6, so I need like 3 turns. Yeah, I assume we're dead. Yeah, Ray of Revelation is an Ancient Grudge style card for enchantments. Maybe I should have brought in the enchantment hit out of the sideboard. Just because Aria Flame is that good. Yeah, I'm done with this one. I feel like we ran really good in these games, and we still managed to end up losing them. Like, we had our Loams and we had our Seismic Assault in multiple games, and then still managed to lose the games where our cards ended up all coming together. And, like, God forbid we have a game where, like, we don't draw exactly what we need in our mix of stuff. And, like, that's really a sign that your deck's just, like, not powerful enough for the format. Like, everything comes together and you get all the things online that you want to get online, and then you end up losing the game anyways. So, just not really interactive enough or efficient enough to keep up with what's going on in the format. And the graveyard is a really targeted zone. Getting got by ley lines and ravenous traps and surgical attractions just doesn't really feel good. Yeah, Aria Flame's like a Pyromancer's Ascension that doesn't depend on the graveyard. It's really very good. Alright, video games. Alright, let's slog through some Teferi, shall we? Welcome back, random login name.